Hello everyone, my name is Moon and welcome to Dragon Quest 1 HD-2D Remake. So this is gonna be my first time playing this Dragon Quest game. So I've never played, I guess, the OG or the older Dragon Quest games. So I'm very excited for this one, honestly, because I want to know and learn, I guess, more of the story of the Dragon Quest series. So yeah, let's just do this. So this is 1 and 2 remake, but we're gonna start with the first one, obviously. Dragon Quest 1. Thanks to the heroic efforts of the legendary Erdrick, the Lord of the Underworld was defeated and peace returned to the land of Alefgard. Yet this peace was not to last, as the diabolical Dragon Lord rose up and unleashed horde upon horde of monsters on the realm once more. Now it falls to you, Erdrick's descendant, to lay the fiend low and rescue the world from its plight.
Hear me, hero. Can you hear me? A great darkness threatens this world. Left unchecked, it will swallow it entirely. It may already be too late. Nevertheless, perhaps you, Scion of Erdrick, might prevail. Please, you must make for Tantacha. You must do all that you can. The fate of the world rests with you.
They're fighting. Captain, can't still stand. Speak to me. This not, I can't yet fight. But we find ourselves surrounded, Captain. All is surely lost. We cannot permit it to be, for should we fall, who shall remain to keep the fiends from our kith and kin? The hero arrives. Who thou art here to aid us? We did it. We are in thy debt, stranger. Hadst thou not come to our aid, we might well have perished. Indeed, to beest or to best a whole host of monsters single-handedly is the work of no ordinary warrior. If I might ask, what bringeth thee to the forest alone, stranger? Journeys thou somewhere? Zounds, thou art of the line of the mighty Erdrick, the hero of legend, hence thy prowess with a blade. And a voice heard in a dream did truly tell thee to make for Tantegel. Nonsense. Such talk is the stuff of fairy tales. Hold thy tongue, thou addressest our deliverer. Stranger, we are guardsmen of the king of that very realm. Allow us to escort thee hence. This the very least we can do. Thank you, sir. The girl right there, man, she's a hater. She doesn't like us. Or she doesn't believe us, I mean. Behold, yonder lit fair tentacle. And beyond it, that cursed isle, upon which standeth the dwelling place of that foul demon who did appear as if from nowhere to lead the fiends against us. The Dragon Lord. Are these guys gonna be like my party members or something like that? Dude, this graphics, man, is so beautiful. The 2D style, 2D, 3D style, right? 2.5D. Very nice. We shall go ahead and inform the king of thy coming. His esteemed majesty, Lord the 16th, will surely grant an audience to one such as thee. Truly, Captain, we have only this man's word that he is indeed a scion of the legendary hero. The veracity of that claim is neither here nor there. That we were delivered from marauding fiends by his courage and strength of arms is enough. Tentacle, nay, our entire world had need of such warriors as he. Sorry if I read it wrong sometimes, it's kinda hard to talk like that. But forgive me, stranger, I have not yet asked of thee thy name. To whom shall I inform his majesty that we owe our lives? They don't have guards outside the gate. Okay.
Well met, traveller. It seemeth thou art a warrior of great skill. We have long awaited the coming of one such as thee. The captain did relate to me the tale of how thou didst best a whole horde of fiends single-handedly, and did thereby deliver he and his comrades from peril. And not only this, but thou art of the bloodline of mighty Erdrick. Is this true?
Then thou knowest, of course, the legend of thine ancestors' deeds.
I don't really know, as I haven't played, yes, the third game, right?
Truly? 'Tis a story so widely known that I had imagined not a single soul in our world to be ignorant of it.
Fear not, friend. This is no attempt to catch thee in a lie. As all here are no doubt aware, in days of yore thy revered ancestor did receive of the almighty goddess the sphere of light, and by its power was our world rid of the monstrous menace that beset it. Yet the tales make no mention of any of the heroes' bloodline having survived to the present day. Thou truly believest it to be so, that thou art of the line of Erdrick? Praise be! These are glad tidings indeed. But possessest thou proof, perhaps, of this claim? Or are we to believe it based solely on a voice heard in a dream?
I mean, I don't have anything though.
Thou plainly wearest thy heart on thy sleeve, young man. 'Tis an endearing trait indeed. Mine own line is one intimately entwined with that of the hero of legend. And according to the tales passed down among us, the hero who laid low the lord of the underworld was also guided by a voice heard in dreams.
Majesty, please. It will not do to share the secrets of the royal line so freely.
Calm thyself. Though we lack for proof, I would place my faith in this youngster nonetheless. Better that than lose all hope for the salvation of our benighted realm.
Yes, Majesty.
Now, young hero, thou too wouldst know the truth of thy bloodline, wouldst thou not? Then hie thee to the cave that doth bear thine ancestors' title, and to the Shrine of Rain. Return to me with what thou findest there. This shall be thy reward for aiding my guardsmen. Go forth, brave hero, and may the goddess guide thee.
Thank you, sir. 120 gold coins and some useful items. The main menu. Cast your mind back. At any time during conversation or merely after it's ended, you can commit what you heard to memory by pressing start. What? Let's say I talk to this guy. Yeah? All that you just heard has been committed to memory. Can we lower our audio settings? Yeah. We couldn't, or rather I couldn't even change the audio earlier. For some reason. Okay. Display, minimap. How about let's do a little bit faster? Like, sometimes the 2D games are kind of slow, right? Treasure chest location? Secret spots. Let me turn that on. So it's much more easier. Objective marker, of course. Dragon Quest difficulty for us. Running, holding. Okay, I think that's good. So, where can we get some chests though? Let me talk to the king again. Should thou wish to learn more of the voice that spake unto thee and the hero of legend, pray visit Erdrick's Hollow and the Shrine of Rain both. So where is this then? And then, or when thou is done, return here unto me. I would in my turn learn of what which thou might discover, Moon. So what do we do with this one? Committed to memory. So can we actually see that? Recall? Oh, okay. Was only got 30 memories? Oh, some memories I guess you can save, and then the other ones. Okay, I see, I understand how it works. His Majesty is a man too trusting by half to place his faith in one whom he knoweth so little is. That is kinda true, man. Like, you could legit say like, oh, by the way, yeah, I am, or Erdrick is my ancestor, and I don't have any proof. And he just believes us. Oh princess, where art thou? Could it be that the foul fiends who took thee have taken the young life also? We must not surrender to despair. I pray forget all that I said, henceforth hope and hope alone shall guide me. This is gonna be hard for me to read, man. Not gonna lie. There's a lot of chests right there. Okay, we can loot that later. So let's remember that area. Can we get some loot, by the way? Seed of Agility. This one. Holy water. What rumors are you talking about? Verily they are shocking, are they not? Well, he didn't even say anything. How about we loot the whole area? How big is this? Can we actually see? Or check the map? How big the map is? I plight trade of the traveling merchant. Countless of our brotherhood have fallen at the hands of the roaming beast. Okay, let me loot the entire castle then. Let's do it fast. The waves of evil that emanate from that accursed isle grow greater with each passing day, which signified but one thing: the Dragon Lord's power to grow at greater. Medicinal herb and seed of magic. Nice. Hello, sir. Mage, when dark dots spread across the land, light shall return by Erdrick's hand. Almighty Goddess, may thy light shine upon brave Moon's quest. Wow, what did he do? HP MP restored. Don't mind me, I'm gonna loot some items. He helped us and we stole items from him. 17-8 and then a Chimera Wing. Oh, Princess Gwaelin. Oh, we got boxer shorts. We stole some boxer shorts as well. We got locked rooms again. Merely to swing one's weapon wildly shall not suffice to vanquish the fiends that do plague the land. Thou must needs master spells and other such secret techniques. Do so and thou might yet prevail in thy battle against wickedness. Oaken Club. Thank you for the weapon. How about this? Can we equip those weapons, by the way? Seed of Defense. Items, equipment. Is it stronger? It's actually weaker. A boxer shorts is stronger than leather suit? Okay. Seed of Agility. Use it. Oh, it increases by 3. That's kinda OP. It's not like 1. I thought it was gonna be like 1 only. Oh, this one is 1. We got some lovebirds right here. With that, I might pass all the remaining days of my life alone with my beloved. Yet the knowledge of the monster might rob us of this simple joy at any moment weighed heavy upon my mind. To be alone with my beloved is to forget all that threatened this world. But alas, I cannot put her plight entirely from my thoughts. For my lover informant that we were our world to be destroyed, our love too must surely perish. Don't you worry, man, I'm right here. I will save you. Kitty cat. Dude, there's a lot of items that we can loot in this area. Yeah. When rain and sun and the twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete. Thus spake the foretellings of old. So every time we see a pot, there's gonna be an item that we can loot. 100%. Like there's no even questioning that. What area is this now? 131 gold coins. It's locked though. We're gonna talk to the homie right here. Okay, time to go back. Running. If you fancy going faster, hold B. We've been doing that already. Don't you worry. How do we open the map though? Like a big map, I mean. Thou art of the bloodline of the mighty Erdrick, thou says, hast thou proof? Wherefore makest thou such grand claims when thou possessed nary sign, seal, nor signet betokening thy lineage? I mean, they're right though. Yeah, we don't really have anything to show for it. Since the appearance of the Dragon Lord, even the crops fail to grow as they once did. Is this too the power of the darkness made manifest? Maybe. Wherever the path of the adventurer leadeth, beware of bridges. For verily beyond each bridge will thou find ever more fierce and fearsome beast. Okay, so the brother is saying, if you ever see a bridge, the enemies on the other side is gonna be much more stronger. When I grow up, I shall be a hero. Or perhaps a sage, that too would be most marvelous and a good deal safer, I do not doubt. If we can defeat the Dragon Lord, then maybe you can do it. Yes. Don't you worry. Oh, I go outside, sorry. Though we may not seem surpassing noble, ours is a line that can trace its origin back beyond the time of the mighty Erdrick. Alas, if the Dragon Lord is not defeated, our future may be a good deal shorter than our past. They don't really have anything here. My family possesses the most magnificent heirloom, a bucket once used by the very hero of legend himself. This true, my grandmother did relate me to the tale and her grandmother to her. Okay, I will remember that. He is pleasantly surprised to see a ruggedly handsome face staring back. So they say the story of Erdrick is actually in, the third game. Oh yeah, Dragon Quest 3 basically. So Dragon Quest 3 is a prequel to all these other games. So we're gonna, all that we see here, I mean, we'll try to remember. Okay, we gotta see the strength right there. Yeah, like this person saying like, oh my grandma, cheddar this, a cheddar that. I'll try to remember that. 16 coins. Funeral. Okay, this is closed. And then we have, what is this? Saving. Also, you can only save here. Fearless adventurers save frequently. Thank you, sir. So where can we save? Father? Oh yeah, confession. You can save right here. Okay. We'll save later. How about the nun right here? Poisoned or cursed? So we talk to her if we need help with that. You can buy weapons. Shops. Equipment. We can get upgrades. That's kind of expensive though. Like look, 660? Dude, why would I buy this? It's just one up. Maybe we can get... Nah, this is very expensive. We can sell the Seed of Strength though. No, we ain't gonna sell that. We're gonna use it. And the luck. Seed of Strength gave me 3. Oh, he actually gave me 3. Nice. Now let's head out now. Finally, we're gonna go on our journey. Making sense of the maps. If you feel a bit lost, press X to look at your map. It'll show your current location and give you a good idea of your surroundings too. Traveler tips. Curated collection of useful information. I think when looting around town, maybe I'll just do it like in between episodes. Because I don't want the episodes like to be full of just like looting and stuff. Yeah, I think I'll just loot on my own. And sometimes it's kind of hard, so we'll just see. So where do we need to go? This is the one where we need to go. What is that spot right there? Okay, I guess we can check that out before we head there. So how are the battles in this game? Like random battles, I think? He does not see me though. Fight! Attack it! $11. Oh, level 2. one only increase in like SDR and stuff. Can we actually like farm in this game? I would farm. We got another Oaken Club. No, it's kind of bad. But the style of battle, man, is pretty nice, yeah. Even though it's like very very simple, it's nice. Encounter rate is kind of high in this game. Like, I've walked like couple steps, enemy, couple steps, enemy. Very fast. Yeah. Pop out. Let me try a cattle prod. Don't we have like attacks that can hit all the enemies at once? Like, it would be very helpful for enemies like this. Okay, let me check this one. Secret spots. The world is full of secret little areas waiting for someone to discover them. Stumble upon such a spot and you might find a stash of items or gold coins. If you're lucky, you might find something altogether more special than either of those. Hello, sir. Once I'm released from my duties, I plan on proposing to my sweetheart. Oh, whatever shall she say? There's a lot of gold coins. So you can get loot here. More Seed of Strength. We, the Knights of Tentacle, have been tasked with patrolling the lands betwixt Cole and Galenholm. We do so to restore peace to the area by slaying the fiends that haunt it. How can we get outside though? Okay, I guess that side. Curses, it doesn't matter not how many we slay, the fiends keep coming back. Will we ever feel the warmth of a home again? I wonder. Wander the lands for long enough and now we'll come across other encampments such as ours. There is a long abandoned village over the bridge north and east of here. Explore the mountains further east from there and thou will surely stumble across another detachment of our brothers in arms ere long. If they have escaped the fiend's wrath, that is. So basically, if they survived, we can find them. Okay, let's go to that side now. We finally made it. Staying on top of statuses. All kinds of icons can pop up next to the character's name in battle. Okay. Buffs and debuffs. Accessing items in battle. Bottomless bags. Erdrick's Hollow. There are people here. At last, we have arrived at Erdrick's Hollow. It was not easy to reach this place. Our onward journey will be a little easier, I fear. The hero's grave light in the cavern, deep as reaches, or so the legends tell. Let us forget this folly and return homeward. We've barely made it thus far in one piece, so do we really mean to dive headlong into further danger? Come friends, now isn't the time to lose heart. Together there is no hardship we might not overcome. Aye, gird up thy loins, here is where adventure truly begins. Thou art a warrior, it seemed. Seekest thou too the grave of the hero of the legend? Yes. Just as I thought. When once again the fiends appeared to the hero's tomb, retire there in the hero's power for thine own self to acquire. Thou were led here by the old adage, wert thou not? As we were. which make us rivals. This being so allow me to proffer a piece of advice. Look out behind thee. There's no one there. Quickly, we mustn't allow him to reach the grave before us. Oh hell no. Or must we really resort to such underhanded means? How else is our esteemed rival to learn that a true hero must learn to see through such simple ruses? Come. Goodbye, fellas. Now they're just running away like that. Special scrolls. Sandstorm scroll. Okay. What are those red thingies though? On the map there. We got some chests. I see one. Oh, those are the chests. Okay, okay. Divine dagger. Equip. Oh, it is better. Only one. But yeah. Thank God we didn't buy this though. I nearly actually bought this earlier. But I was like, yeah, how about we save a little bit? And thank God it worked. Thank you for the level. Level 4. Oh, we got Sizz now. Sizz. Oh. What's up? Am I lost? Surely not. I need only to think. You're lost. Let me try my new ability. Spells, right? Sizz. Ooh, we can damage a lot of them now, so it's easier to farm. Two at the same time. Sandstorm scroll. A leather shield. But we do have that already though.
Sis!
Dragon scale. Now, and that one we need. This one we already have. Wait, where's the dragon scale? Oh, it's a ring. Okay, it's not an armor. I thought it was an armor. Can we lower the encounter rate in this game? No, I was gonna talk to the girl and then yeah, instantly we're just battling already. Like it's so high, the encounter rate. Can you lower it? The dark, it frightened me so, what I would not give to be safely home. How about you go back? I'll check the grave. And I will deal with all the enemies. There's a lot of coins. Frightened me? Nonsense. I am merely resting. I believe you. You're just shaking. You can't really like attack them. For example, like we use Sizz, right? We can't attack all of them at the same time. Only this two.
Sis!
So we need to do it one more time. And yeah, we're losing a lot of MP though. How much is this? 4 MP?
Sis!
4 MP per hit. Thou scarest me not, slime. Have at thee. We're only fighting a slime. And it's sleeping. Oh, I'm sorry. Just like me to go and fall asleep with my eyes wide open. I am not a bad slime, really. I just like a midday snooze now and again. Okay. Mini medals? On your adventure, you may come across some shiny trinkets known as mini medals. They can be traded for all kinds of wonderful prizes with a certain someone who is maximally mad about amassing mini medals. So you can get, I guess, maybe nice equipment on those kind of stuff. Hopefully. 100. Nice. Now that is satisfying. 4 at the same time. Level 5. Do we learn anything? It's an ancient looking gravestone. The inscription is faint, but Moon can just about make it out. I am Erdrick, heed me well, bearer of my blood, heir to my destiny. If you would reach the evil island visible from Tentacle Shore, you will require the 3 sacred artifacts. We need a shield, a staff, and a rock? Gather them and you may yet cross to the accursed isle and destroy the source of all evil as I too did so long ago. Before my passing, I entrusted the 3 objects to the great 3 sages. If the fates have been kind, their descendants guard them still. When evil rules the ill-starred isle once more, gather the hallowed triad and strike a blow for the cause of light. No doubt those of the line of the sages await you somewhere in this world, so seek them out. The journey before you is a perilous one indeed. To that end, let me impart to you my greatest secret. Holt thou shalt not claim the hero's power. It will be ours and no others. Oh my god, is this the people back then? I was first here. At last, we have found it. Mighty Erdrick's grave, and on it his very own words. Let us see. Now the darkness grows strong, the light is ever stronger. Take courage in it and go forth. For this is the hero's greatest power, unwavering courage in the face of seemingly insurmountable hardship. Courage? That is all it said? Come, there must be more. The location of a mighty sword or the secret of the legendary magic. There is not. Curse it all. So the ancient adage was not but a lie. Perhaps not. After all, what enabled us to prevail this far if not courage? Well, courage and just a little underhandedness. Forgive us, in our desperation for the hero's power, we did not comport ourselves as we perhaps should have done. So please understand this desire for vengeance that drive us so. Our village was the fiends' attack, and precious little remained. Oh, that's their village. Okay, I can understand why they're like that. Yes, it is as I feared. This is not the place of the likes of us acclaim the might of the heroes. Come, let us return home. Her name is Mediocre Mage. But if the fiends are not stopped, their evil will engulf the world. Surely someone must stand against them as mighty Erdrick once did. I will be that hero. Don't you worry. Moon looks closely at the gravestone. Part of it is covered in moss. He brushes away the moss and finds a further inscription. Blood of my blood, child of my children, seek out the sphere of light by whose power the darkness might be banished, and the fiends repelled. I have entrusted it to the care of the King of Tentacle. Join forces with whomever of his line now sits upon the throne, and see that its blessings is brought to bear. For if it is lost, the world will be plunged into darkness once more. Treasure it, for it shall be your salvation. Objectives has been updated. How do we know the objectives, by the way? Can we not see it? Learn what you can about the strange voice you heard. But yeah, the king did say after this we need to go back to him, right? So do we go back? Let me just go outside, I guess. Oh, no. I see a big map there. Let me see. How to zoom out? Zoom out? Also, now we need to reach that side there. Oh, there's a town on that side. Can we go and check that out? There's bridges right here. There's a secret spot that we already got. We'll see. How to heal. Staying the night at an inn will fully restore HP and MP. If you find yourself the worse for wear after bruising, head to the nearest inn and relax. I'm gonna relax. Can you even save in this area, by the way? Strong medicine, so this is stronger than the medicinal herb. That would mean to venture southwards itself. Yes. Then thou will surely encounter not just rogues, but vicious fiends. Also, I would counsel thee to think again. Don't you worry. Do we need to go there? Chimera. $32 G's? It's expensive. $32 G's for that. I am engaged in the investigation of all matters fairy related. Though these ethereal creatures are seldom sighted, I heard rumors of encounters with them in the forest to the south, and yet though I went there hoping to seek them out, the place was so hopelessly overrun with fiends that I could not even hope to begin my search. Mini medal, nice. 182 gold coins. There was a secret spot again here. Let me check that out. We don't have any soldiers this time around. Only items. What is this? I think it's very... No, very, like, it's kind of OP, like, for example, if you loot a lot of the seeds, seed that gives sets, right? It increases it a lot, so how many do we have right now? So we got a seed of strength again, 35, you see that? A seed of agility, 29. And those are, yeah, very nice to use, or very nice to have. Turban, we got a turban. Turban works. It works. It is much more better than this. So let's go to that side now. Galen home. We can buy items now. We got yeah, a lot of money. I want to buy maybe a newer sword, so much stronger. See the wisdom. Can one eat the small crabs? I wonder. I fancy they might be trifle crunchy. One can find all manner of pretty stones and shells here. One should look hard enough. So there's a shop. So there's an inn here, and then we can, I guess, save up there. Boxer shorts. We don't really need to heal. I'm not wasting my gold here. Hello, sister? Thou art come from Tentacle, then surely thou didst espy a cavernous shrine on thy journey here. It was said it was built to honor the name of the mighty hero Erdrick. Yes. Wandering merchants do tell that armor of the mighty Erdrick survived to this day somewhere in the land. Would that I might see it but once before I go to my grave. In my traveling days off, I did lay my head at the inn of fair Damdara in the south. Kind indeed was the proprietor. I wonder if he prospered still. Ooh, oh, exactly though, look at that, 1.7k, exactly what I have. Yes. Equip it. Then let's sell, I guess, some of the items. So maybe we can buy a newer shield. Equipment bag. 2 of that. I don't need that. But it's expensive, 600. Yeah, we cannot buy a shield. That is too expensive. Long ago, when the great bard Galen did at last bring his wanderings to an end, it was here that he did settle. And was here that he did build himself a home. And in time, the town which sprang up around his dwelling came to be known as Galen Home. Are we gonna see Galen in the future? Hopefully. Safe passage scroll. What is this area? Item shop? In the world exist miraculous writings that though one do no more than read them, one might nonetheless grow able to use certain spells and secret techniques. I even heard tell that such items are to be found in the last resting place of Galen himself. Though I would not seek them out if I were you, that place is swarmed with bloodthirsty fiends. Slime earrings. Defensive prowess. So is this the one he's talking about? This one? Consumed, use it. What do we learn? We learn a sandstorm. And then we got another one, right? Safe passage. What kind of skill is that? To float unharmed. Oh, okay. But we don't really need to use it right now. Yeah. A pot lid. So I guess that's gonna be helpful in the future. Mini medal. I guess that's it for this place. Fighting fiends is all about selecting the tool most apt for the job at hand. When surrounded by the horde of foes, whips and boomerangs are the order of the day. But when a single foe required smiting with all one smite, then a sword or other weapon capable of inflicting heavy damage is called for. This is with a fish, whereby the right lure and bait must be selected in order to land one's desired catch. Okay, so I guess first impressions of this game. I mean, I'm having fun. The combat, the graphics is pretty good, not gonna lie. The encounter rate is very high, but it is fast and it's easy. So that's pretty good. I did hear about, I guess, the story of Dragon Quest 1 on how, like the original one, did not really have any story to it. Like the original game. So for this one, I mean, you can see it, but yeah, in the HD remaster, they did say that they added story to it at least. So we're having that, and yeah, the areas is so big, man. Like we go from one area to another we're looting a lot of different stuff. So I think for my let's play like this, I'm gonna have to like cut a lot of the footage, a lot of the battling, because a lot of encounter rates very, very high, and then us just walking around, right? So we'll see how it goes. But as I said, I'm having fun. I can't wait to see more though. I can't wait to see more.